Alright, let's start making patterns on this avatar. I'll show you two different ways of making patterns. First, we'll try making one on the 3D window. I'll zoom in a bit first. Look for the Line Avatar tool on the toolbar. This is a tool that enables us to draw pattern lines directly on the avatar. Mark a starting point, pull it down, and keep creating points on the avatar. Hold on the Control key to make curved lines and release it if you need a segment point. For vertical or horizontal lines, hold on the Shift key as you add the points. Keep adding points on the avatar. And click on the start point again to close the shape. See how it's shaped as a single pattern? Now choose the Flatten tool from the toolbar to flatten the pattern. Click on the shape. It's kind of hard to click on it properly. And there we go. And press Enter on your keyboard. Ta-da! We have the pattern on the 2D window as well. Now this was how to make patterns on the 3D window, directly drawing on the avatar. Now let's try making them on the 2D window. Check out the toolbar and choose the Polygon tool. This will allow us to draw patterns freely into shapes. The method is pretty much the same as before. Mark a start point. You keep making points. If you want a curved line, oopsies, sorry, I'll do it again. Mark a start point and pull it down. Hold on Control key for curves. Hold on Shift for vertical or horizontal lines. And we'll pull it back up like that. And click on the start point again to close the shape. There, I made a pattern here. But I want to change this straight line into a curved one. So let's do that. Look on the editing tools and select Edit Curvature. Click on the line I want to edit and pull it the way I want it curved. See how it's made into a curve now? Also, we can freely edit points by using Edit Patterns tool. I can move this point closer to the neck and pull this to edit the curvature again. Now I have this pattern finished. This is just the front half of the pattern, so I need to make the back half as well. To select a pattern on the 2D window, use the Transform Pattern tool or just press the alphabet A on your keyboard. Now select the pattern, right mouse click and copy it, right mouse click it again and select Mirror Paste. See how the pattern I made is copied in symmetry? Now I want to move these two patterns closer to the avatar. So I'll select these two patterns. You can select both by holding the Shift key, and if you click on one of them again, this gizmo will show up. You can move and rotate the patterns by using this gizmo here. Also, I want these patterns to look as if they're surrounding the avatar, so I'll click on Show Arrangement Points, select the front half of the pattern, click on one of these blue arrangement points, click on it, and there, see how the pattern is curved according to the point? I'll do the same with the back half. Click on the pattern, select one of the blue points in the back, and voila! The pattern is curved around the avatar. I'll just move it more closer to the avatar now, because it's too far away. Oh, and you can also move the patterns in Property Editor. Arrange, adjust position X and Y to move the patterns up and sideways and rotate. But I personally find controlling the pattern with the gizmo much more comfortable, so I'll just use the gizmo instead. Now I'll hide the arrangement points because it's annoying me. Right now we only have half of the front and back pattern, so I'll need to make the other half. I will select these two patterns on the 2D window, copy it, and then right mouse click on it, and select mirror paste. I'll paste it here on the other side. Now we need to sew these patterns together to look more like a clothing. Oh wait, these two patterns are too far away from the avatar, so let me adjust it a little bit. There we go. I'll select segment sewing from the sewing tool tab. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the two lines I want to connect. I'll connect these two edges together and see how you can see the sewing line on the 3D view. I'll do the same on all the other edges I want to sew together. Now this is a good example. See how the sewing line is crossing over each other? You can just undo this by pressing on the Control and alphabet Z key on your keyboard, or you can fix it by using the Edit Sewing tool. Right mouse click on the sewing line and select Reverse Sewing. And there we can see the sewing line fixed to the proper direction. We can also sew directly on the 3D window. Choose Segment Sewing on the Tool tab and connect these two edges together. I'll connect these two together and the other side as well. Okay, so now I'm done sewing all the necessary parts together. Now for the fun part. Let's start the simulation and see how the patterns look on the avatar. Ta-da! Oh, it looks like a small vest here. This looks so tight because I made the patterns too small. If you want to make the pattern bigger, you can always edit the pattern on the 2D window. Choose Edit Pattern and select all bottom edges of the 4 patterns. And you pull it down like this. There, it's a bit longer. Oopsies. The patterns are a bit messed up, so I'll just press on simulation again. There we go. You can always start the simulation just by pressing on the spacebar. So that's it. I think I'm done here. That's pretty much the basics of making patterns and sewing the patterns together.